Okay, here's the main event of the evening. We got Kyle Jensen and Jesse Evans. And Kyle has fought for CFX many a time.
Many a time, yeah. He's a great fighter. Minnesota, one of Minnesota's best 55-pounders, hands down, other than, of course, our world champion, Shirk. But I'd go out on a limb and say he's the best fighter not under a contract at 155 in Minnesota.
How many fights does Kyle have?
40, almost 50 fights.
And he's not even very old. He's like...
No, he's 27?
27.
A young man, yeah, got a bright future, and he's just recently moved to Brainerd, so he's got great training partners. Jared, who's his size, phenomenal fighter. So,
there's that Brock Larson dude, too.
Yeah, there's that guy. Jesse's taking a shot. Jesse Evans is a good wrestler. Just coming off a big win that he fought over in Dakota.
Nice. That was an interesting shot, but then good reversal by Kyle.
So that was good job getting mount. Jesse immediately turtles, got a headlock. Kyle falls very well and ends up in crossbody. One thing about Kyle, he's got good hips and he follows very well. People have a hard time getting away from him. A lot of people pin, a lot of people do other things to try to keep people down, and Kyle just does a real good job of staying behind the hips and following the guy and letting him move a little bit, but staying on top and scrambling and winning all the scrambles.
He does win the scrambles. Kyle has one of the best fights that CFX has ever had, I would say.
Yeah, the best fight.
With Nate Homey.
Yep.
Ended at the end of the second round by ref stoppage, but an incredible fight.
Yeah, that whole fight's a highlight reel, I think. Two guys, two great grapplers, just going to war. It was a phenomenal fight.
Yeah, one with an emphasis on submissions, Nate Homey, and the other with an emphasis on strikes, Kyle Jensen. It was a great matchup. I'd pay big money to see that rematch.
A lot of people would. Unfortunately, Homey is kind of getting away from the fighting end of it now, which he has a great record. He was 9-1. His only loss was to Kyle. And he's doing more instruction and more training and training fighters and that kind of thing.
Nice slam.
Kyle at 155 is a different guy. At 70, he was a little bit small. And at 55 now, he's the big dog. He's the big guy. He's the big fighter. He's the aggressive fighter.
And talking to him, he absolutely hates cutting weight, and I think it just makes him ornery.
I think so. And because he's a nice guy by nature, so sometimes by cutting a little weight,
by the time you get to that fight, you're like, I can't believe you made me skip those cheeseburgers, you SOB.
Yeah, and I think it's going to pay dividends down the road for Kyle. I mean, he's already fought in the WEC. He fought the WEC world champion, Carlos Condit. He took that fight on a week and a half notice, went down and fought hard. He lost, but it's one of those things. He showed up there, he fought, he did really well. He had Condit in trouble.
Had him in a deep guillotine.
And there's a stoppage. Kyle had him broke down flat and just kept hitting, and Jesse wanted no more of Jensen's power. And that is going to be the end of the night. Great co-main event. Jesse just got out-wrestled and outmaneuvered. And the new Minnesota resident gets Brainerd resident gets his first win as a Brainerd citizen. So congratulations.
3 minutes, 10 seconds. By tap out, Kyle Jensen. Again, we want to thank you for coming to the fight this evening. Bada Bings is the post-fight party, ladies and gentlemen.